Have I got a gift for you? Ladies, please, if you are ready to make 2021 your breakthrough year, especially in your health and fitness, you've got to jump on a call with me. It is what? It's free. It's free for you. If you're listening to this right now, it's a $500 value. I give you 30 minutes of my time where I want to find out where you are, especially in your health. All right, I'm here to make health a habit and have your body breakthrough. I've got challenges and all kinds of stuff that's included, but get on the call with me so we can dive deep on where you are now and really find out where you want to be. Kind of get rid of some of those limiting beliefs, and you can realize that you deserve this. You are enough. It's your time. Okay, let's put yourself first. God first and then you, right? Let's prioritize this. Let's do it together. You have me. I've gotten results for women all over the world, and it's time to get results for you. To get scheduled for your call with me, that is free. Go to my website, please, laurenpowers.com. It's right there on the front page. Just fill it in and it will book you, and I give you 30 minutes of my undivided time and go deep with you. So let's do this together. Be strong, be fierce, and be you. Boom. Boom! Be strong, be fierce, and be what? Be you. That's right. Welcome to episode 8. I can't believe I'm already on 8 already. The Power Hour with your host, Lauren Powers. I'm super excited today because today is the first day 1 with a new time change. So mark your calendars, noon on Mondays, Pacific time. We're going to be coming to you live every single week right here on these platforms. Super excited. I'm actually going to be going on location. I have special guests coming into the studio. I do remote guests. I mean, we've got it all going on right here at the Power Hour. Because what is the Power Hour? It is a platform that I've designed where I can share my audience with other professional, mainly women, entrepreneurs that have a message or something to share that they want to get it out to more people. Because if we don't share our message, you guys, that's being selfish. And you know me, I'm all about being generous, living with gratitude, putting God first. I mean, I can go on and on and on. But you guys already know my story, so I'm not going to bore everybody with that. What I would love to do is have you guys comment here. Go in the comment section, tell me who you are and where you're from and how excited you are to be here at the new time. I did it for you guys. We did a survey. And people said more at noontime would be better, that we can get more viewers and they can see it without having to watch the replay, because it's more exciting to be live. Because why? I can see your comments, I can answer your questions, and it's like we're having a conversation. So like that. I've got Octavio, Francis, Keith, Cara. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Power Hour. Today is, woohoo, Vicky. I love it. Did you get your book, Vicky? I sent you your autographed copy in the mail just a few days ago, so you should have it. Watching from the Philippines. Awesome. See, gotta love the internet, right? Worldwide. Anyways, today is a special day, like they all are, but today's really special because it's the first time I'm bringing a guest in that we're going to actually do a live demonstration. And you guys know me, my platform is never scripted. We don't rehearse. There's no pre-questions to answer. What my whole thing and how I operate is just through being transparent, being authentic, and speaking from the heart. You guys that know me have seen me for the years. That's my deal. Even when I was performing on stage, I never had a routine. I just literally, they called me the wing it girl. I would just go out, feel the energy of the audience, and just, feel the music and wing my routines. A little secret, that way I could never forget it. Same thing with this. I don't have time to rehearse. So I just kind of like Oprah, she said when she was doing her last big interview, she's like, there was no pre-questions. It was just real and raw. And this is basically the same format. Real talk, real shows, real guests, real messages, and just sharing and just, giving. It's all about giving back. So there you go. Hi, Mary. Just so excited you guys are here. The new time. Anyways, without further ado, because I want to go through this and give her ample time to show you guys, because I'm excited to learn. Because you guys have seen the promo, you guys know who it is. Her name is Debbi Love. First of all, I love her name. Second of all, I met her at a women's networking thing and we totally connected. I drove up in my red Mercedes and she was all over me going, give me your car. That's how we met. Now, what I'm doing, I'm giving her a platform to show what she does, and that is self-defense. So ladies, especially in this crazy times, what's going on in our world, we need some tools in our tool belt to protect ourselves. I know I want to know because I can't always carry my gun around. Yes, I have a CCW license. Don't panic. But I want to know how to protect myself because even with my physique and my size, some people get threatened by that. And I need to know how to take someone down if they mess with me, right? And I think you do too. So let's bring her to the show. She's here in the studio live. Come on, Debbi, come sit next to me on my interviewing couch. It's not a casting couch. Don't get it.
That's ready to perform.
You're ready to. We're going to give you that on the mat. Anyways, this is Miss Debbi Love. And welcome. Thanks for coming down. We even had our makeup done today. So it's a new thing we're adding to the show. We're going to have hair and makeup ready for our special guest. I'll bring him on the show in a second because he's still with us. But anyways, you look fabulous. And we are sporting a whole clothing line, which we're going to talk about at the end of the show as well. So stay tuned, you guys. Stay till the end of the show. We've got lots going on today. You do not want to miss that. Share this. If you guys can go on and give some hearts and some likes and some love, and also share this on your pages, that would really help. The show is new, but I think I have a big platform, a big message to get out. And today I want to find out Debbi, what your whole gig is self-defense. You are small, but we were at a big another one a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, out of all the women in the room, I'm more afraid of her than anyone. And she was the smallest. So don't let the size fool you, right? Because it's all about techniques and learning what to do, right?
Yes.
To someone any size, any attacker, to protect yourself. And we just call it self-defense, but it's a little deeper than that. Yes, Vicky says, welcome. So tell me, what is it because of your size that you feel like you had to give yourself some power, or were you physically attacked, or what's up?
No.
We all have a message.
Actually, it was in response to a family member in Atlanta. It was way back in the 80s.
Okay.
She was leaving a networking meeting and she ran out of gas on her way home, 2 miles from her house. And even though she lived in one of the wealthiest neighborhoods of Atlanta, she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It was a simple mistake, and we can all make simple mistakes.
Well, yeah, it's called being a victim. It will plan on it.
Right. And just the fact that, she could have filled up. Obviously, she was either too tired or just thought, I'll do it in the morning. And she didn't, and ran out of gas. And while she was walking home, a car came down the street. She obviously knew it did not belong in the neighborhood. And she pretended to belong to one of the mansions that this neighborhood was comprised of. And
like she walked up to the door or something?
She didn't walk. It was a very long driveway. She just started heading in that direction, and the people went on by.
Okay, smart.
So, yes. Well, when she came back down, they came back.
Oh, shoot.
There were two men, and one grabbed him from behind, and when she tried to fight back, the other one cold cocked her with a sawed-off shotgun. They threw her in the car, and that was the last.
Her?
Yes, that was the last anybody saw of her.
Still?
Well,
sorry to be so crazy story, but this is real life, people.
Things 13 months later, we found out what happened to her, because there was also a woman in the car and she witnessed it all. She knew that at one point she decided she wanted out, but it was because of her bravery in going to the police 13 months later that we ended up finding out
where she was. She okay?
No, she didn't. She was killed that night. It was bad, but it was a front page story for 13 months, and it was national news.
And this is your cousin?
Yes, her name was Julie Love. If you Google her, you can see the whole story and even every detail because of this brave young woman. And it took a lot of guts for her to come forward. And
the witness.
Right. Okay. Her life was threatened by her boyfriend. Sure. And
do they do this often? Was this like a gang related thing, or
he had a long rap sheet.
Okay.
But
so you guys,
his cousin.
Yeah, you guys see, this can happen to any of us in any neighborhood at any time. So this is so important. And I'm, not to be a Debbie Downer, Debbie.
Don't be that.
But I mean, let's just kind of switch the energy here, because this is very sad. But see, this is my point of the show, is taking someone's story and their message and their mess and making it a message and really sharing with people. So now, instead of just keeping the story to yourself, you've learned something, you've learned some techniques, how to protect people. And now you're so inclined and compelled to share what you know and your talents and what you've learned all these years to protect yourself. And I'm just so glad she brought her mat today. She's going to show me, I'm going to be the attacker. Just don't hurt me. I'm very fragile.
Yeah, you are.
No, but it's really important to know. There you go. So yeah, text the number too, 714-441 to get more information from you guys. This is really powerful stuff, because I have guests every single week. But for right now, I think it's super important to take this story and to show what you have learned, so this doesn't happen to you. And this is very serious, especially in the times right now. Our world has gone insane.
Well, what this caused me to do was I started going to self-defense classes.
Okay, exactly.
And not learning anything.
Oh,
right. I was learning nothing, and I the two things that all had in common was, they were all martial artists and they were all male. Okay. Well, I wasn't learning anything, and so I decided to get into martial arts to learn from the ground up, and that was over 20 years ago. Okay. Now I'm a 4th degree black belt.
Oh, I'm scared of you.
But I got into it just to learn self-defense. So it's the self-defense that I've really focused on.
Okay.
And that is what women should know. Women should also get into karate, by the way, but because you get a more well-rounded feel of everything. But it's the self-defense, and I've taken the techniques that worked for me. And being
how tall are you?
I'm under 5 feet.
Okay.
And I'm 100 pounds soaking wet, which is the size of my cousin. So we were the exact same size. So if for somebody who's smaller, you're always afraid somebody could just pick you up and throw you in their trunk.
Yeah, right.
And so that it won't happen to me, hopefully. But
wow.
But it's really all about being aware and
being aware of your surroundings, for sure, ladies. I mean, this is just so important.
And using your intuition. We've started dismissing. We've been dismissing our intuition for years. Oh, don't be silly. Boy, was that a mistake.
Be smart, not silly. Yeah.
Right. So, and to be honest, self-defense is really about being smart. It's not about being strong. It's about being smart.
Right. And just learning some certain things. Well, I think let's hear in the comments below, who wants to see Debbi demonstrate some of these things on me? I volunteered to be thrown around like a rag doll. Must be crazy, but it's all good. Anything to learn and to teach. Yes. Anybody who wants to see, because we're going to flip the cameras now. We're going to show you. Yes, Octavia, he wants to see. I bet he does. I kind of want to say this myself, but I want to learn as well, because I think this is really important, you guys. So this will obviously be a replay. It's on a podcast. I mean, my show's going everywhere as much as we can, but I need your help to help share it and get the word out that we need self-protection. And you guys, I'm all about creating fierce females. Well, this is another step in the right direction to be not only fit and fabulous and fearless, but be fierce and have some actual tools. So I'm looking very forward to doing this. Yeah, Vicky's got 911 on speed dial. That's smart. But also you want to learn some of these things. Just I had a big fan from way back. Hello, Peter Peters. That's a good name, Peter Peters. All right. Well, anyways, with that, I would love to take it to the mat and go from there. You guys, Debbi Love is in the house. Super excited today. And here we go. Yes. My ladies, you've got to join me on the Body Breakthrough Club. What is that? That is my private Facebook group just for you. It's where we get together as like-minded women that want to have a breakthrough with our bodies. Hello. So it's where we lose our belly, not our mind. I'll say that again. We lose our belly, not our mind, but we master our mind to lose our belly. So in the Body Breakthrough Club, you'll find me there. I post all my tips and tricks, some nourishing foods that you're going to want to eat. I've got supplements that you're going to want to take. I've got tips and tricks on some things that I do behind the scenes that I don't tell just everybody. So go in there, join us at the Body Breakthrough Club on Facebook. It's private. I do have to approve you, but it's a lot of fun. We're building it strong, and all my goodies will be in there. Some of the exercises are there. Some of our past 5-day challenges are in there. So don't miss out. Just join us. It's free. You can meet some friends. There's a lot of networking. I found a lot of the women in there have done business with each other. So you can network, sell, get your message out, and also learn a thing or two. So join me there. Body Breakthrough Club. Be strong, be fierce, and what? Be you. Boom.
You're boom.
Boom. All right. As promised, we are here on the mat. And we're going to go over somewhat 3 or 4 different basic things that can happen that are common from attackers out there. They want either like steal your purse or steal you or hurt you
or take you off of the jogging trail.
Yeah.
Or a hiking trail.
Yeah. You guys just really be careful of your surroundings. That's the first step. I would say be aware and then learn some of the things that Debbi's going to show you right now. And just protect yourself, because we never know, like her cousin, you never know. She was just getting gas for Pete's sake, and all this craziness happened to her. I mean, she lost her life. So this is, don't let this happen. So I'm your attacker, so tell me what to do.
So the first thing I like to start with is what my cousin might have been able to do to get away. That's just, she's my reason. She's the first thing I teach.
Okay.
What she could have done. So if you
Coach Billy, you got to get off the mat. Coach Billy, she always likes to help. Go on, honey. It's live. Here we go. So what am I going to do?
So I want you to attack me from behind so that I have no use of my hands and my feet are just hanging. So I want you to attack me from behind and then lift me up.
I'll lift you up. That's easy.
This is the fear of all women.
So you can't.
I've got
nothing. I'm going to destroy you in my trunk.
Right.
Take you home.
The defense I have for this is if I were to throw my head back, it would go right into her nose and probably break her nose. She would let me go, and I'm going to run off. So that is simply.
So somebody comes up behind.
Yes, and again, I've got nothing. But if I take my head back hard, it won't hurt my head because it's the hard. It's going to hurt her. So that is the
first basic one.
The defense against being picked up and thrown into someone's trunk or in the car. But I like to go with common things. So for some reason, guys like to go for a girl's
So we went
head.
like this, and pull your hair.
Right. So if you do this,
That's a chick thing, isn't it?
I don't. Yeah, I don't want you to run out of that. So
Okay.
Can you be seen here? Okay. So if she grabs me by my head and wants to like pull me to whatever den she's got, right? I want to trap her hand and I want to wrench her wrist. So I'm gonna take her down.
Yeah, I go down.
And then pull back.
Whoa, okay.
And I don't care how big they are, they're gonna end up that way because I've already messed up the wrench and I've taken away.
That hurts.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying in general, it was gonna take someone down.
I took her balance as well. When I went down, she went forward. So I took her balance, and then as I moved back, she had no choice.
So what
but
did you
to
have
come
when
with
I
me.
sprawled out like this? What's your next move?
I'm running.
You're out.
I have other moves I could do, but I'm not gonna waste time
Beat me up.
beating you up when you're on the ground, especially belly down, when I can get away.
Okay. What if you're not fast and run away?
I've got my elbows. I mean, I could have.
Okay.
You're down on that ground. I could have come over the back of your neck.
Okay, show.
Lay
So
back
I'm
down.
down. So I'm like this.
Oh, I could.
You got
I
my
mean,
wrist.
here's. I would have let go of your wrist at this point.
Okay.
But I would have gone down right here with my elbow. My elbow is my best weapon.
Okay.
I could have also done her bicep right here. I could have.
No, not the bicep.
I could have just with my hand, just
Karate chop it.
yes, or my knuckles.
Okay.
I mean, or I could have stomped it because I'm up here. You're down there.
Yeah. Okay, you
I
have
could
all
have
power.
kicked you. Yeah, I'm in the power spot.
Okay.
You're, instead of being the bad guy, you're now.
Victim. I'm the victim.
Yeah,
To you.
yeah, y'all.
Hate when that happens.
So,
Okay.
there's also any type of grab. Now I'm going to show you a different type of move here that's kind of unusual. But if she were to grab me again, the first thing you want to do is trap them. They're not going to expect it. And another thing they're not going to
What if I grab
expect.
you both arms, like you're coming to me?
Then I've got a different technique for that. But,
Okay.
So there's several things I could do with this.
Okay.
I could.
Just
I mean,
that. So just do it slow. So kid.
Okay, so it's almost like the Karate Kid. Everything is a circle when you're
Okay.
dealing with self-defense. So if she grabs me, I trap her.
Yeah.
I do a circle.
And then go for the wrist. And
So,
you're going
but what I want to do, I want to be close in. The last thing that somebody
Like
is
this.
going to expect is for me to move closer. First,
yeah, they think you're
for
going
me
the
to
other way.
touch them and for me to get close. And the
So I'm gonna
more,
go this way.
no, you're just,
You're gonna break my wrist. Oh, so now you can.
so
You can
I'm
move
just
me.
control, yeah. And I mean, from here,
Okay.
I've got kicking. I could take out your knee. There's so much I could do. I could turn your arm. I could take out your elbow.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that are available to me. I've also got everything here.
Okay.
So there's,
You do a lot of damage quickly.
but what I really want women to do
Yeah, let's keep it
It's
really
go.
basic too. So okay, the first thing is
is to get away.
trap
That's-
them and run, right? Kind of thing.
Trap them, make them hurt, and then run.
So they can't chase you.
Just let them know
So
that
what, you do
you've
a kick
got
to the knee
advantage.
would make slow, but it's slow down.
Taking out your elbow. would
What if
hurt.
I had a gun? Same thing, right? What if I pointed a gun at you? That's a whole other
You know,
level. That's a whole other thing.
I'm gonna get out of the way of that gun. I was
Okay.
taught early on as a martial artist that, yeah, what are you gonna do, Deb? What are you gonna do? And I didn't know. And he says, get out of the way.
So,
Exactly.
something like that.
So if you were
Boom.
holding a gun at me, I would want to get away. I would
Okay.
simply want. I don't want to be in front of it.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna get out of the way
Okay.
and hopefully take you with me. That the arm, whatever I have to do.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, a knife is kind of the same thing. Somebody's coming at you like this.
Yes.
I'm
Stab
gonna
yourself.
right there in the
That would
front.
hurt. Wow. That was good. Do that again. So do it slow so people at home can see.
So you're.
So I'm coming like this at you.
Yeah, I'm just getting out of the way and taking that arm down.
And it's down myself.
That's what I'm aiming for.
That would hurt.
That would hurt really bad.
Yeah.
That would hurt really bad.
Okay.
So
you just grab. So again, do it
so
again.
I'm just simply redirecting.
So you're grabbing my wrist.
Right.
Taking my shoulder.
I am getting out of the. What I'm doing is I'm deflecting you. I'm not using much power at all.
Okay.
I'm moving myself.
Okay.
I'm not moving you.
So really simple, you guys. If you learn the basic concepts, you can apply this in different things that could happen. You can't anticipate what they're going to do, but if you know what to do subconsciously, you can probably practice some of these things at home. Like I'm trying to show it slowly so they can get it. Right. So you deflect.
I'm deflecting. I don't care which part of my body. I hit
anything
here.
Yeah.
But what I want to do is move myself
out of the way.
It's not moving you. There's no way I can do that.
Right.
If you're a big bad guy, there's no way I'm going to be able to move you.
So you move.
So I get out of the way. And it's the same thing like when I'm teaching a class of women. I teach them, again, from a woman's point of view, from a victim's point. So women tend to remember dance moves. Yes? Okay. So I teach certain things. I'm going to do something different.
Okay.
I teach certain things. So you grab me anyway. I'm going to trap you.
Okay.
But this time I'm going to go.
Go this way.
I'm going to.
Oh. Yeah, straight camera.
Okay. So I'm going to a dance move. Is that not a dance move?
Oh, under the arm. Yeah.
And then.
That's not the cha-cha I learned, but okay. Underarm turn. It's an underarm turn.
Right.
Yeah.
So
break it down. So break it down.
So what I'm doing is she grabs.
You trap.
I trap her. Right. I just grab her so she cannot get away because I want control of it.
But I can't just pull what.
You go ahead and pull.
Oh, dang!
I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go with your energy.
Okay. Instead of fighting.
You want to pull me? I want to be closer to you. That's where my power is. My power is here.
So people, you guys get that? Like instead of trying to pull away in these situations, you actually want to move in. They're not expecting it, right?
But what they're expecting, I mean, if you're a bad guy, what you're expecting is for me to do this.
That's right.
And as soon as you pull me in, I'm going for it. I will do whatever I have to do. I can trip you. I can make you go down. In fact, if I were to go the other way, so if again grabbing me, and if I were to go the other way, in other words, if I go this way, right? I've got her here. I take that arm back,
and I'm gonna flip this way, right?
So she has no choice but to go down.
Okay.
Got no choice. So when she's here, I use the ground. I use the ground to trap her.
So you're actually pushing down here on me.
No, actually I'm not. I'm doing this.
Okay, my hand. The wrist and fingers are really.
But so the wrist.
Vulnerable.
The wrist is on the mat like.
Yeah, I flipped.
Like this.
I flipped like this.
Right. So she is flipped like that.
So I'm not going anywhere.
She's not going. In fact, it hurts.
Yeah, it does.
And then I'm up here to do whatever I want.
To the face.
To do. Oh yeah, and if you don't punch, and most girls don't punch. I've got the elbows. I've got my palm heel. But again, that's
don't break a fingernail.
Yeah, and again, can I help you out?
Yeah.
And again, girls do not punch, so
the elbow, I like that. So the elbow is even more powerful, right?
The elbow, and so the closer this is to the bicep, the more pointy and stronger this is.
Okay.
It's useless out here.
You want it in. Okay, that's a good point.
Yes. So there's so many elbows. You've got like 8 or 9 elbows you can throw. Here, you got here, and then up. You've got here. And what's devastating is if I were to go like this, which is a hard one, right? if I were to miss you or maybe just tap you
So
and not hurt you, think about when I go back.
The other
I'm
way.
all wound up
And
everything, my whole core, everything is going in that direction to hit her on the side
You're
of the
using
face.
energy. It seems like you're going with my energy or against my energy. One depends on what you're.
I am going. I have to go and straighten out.
Yeah.
I have to. So I'm using my hips. I'm using my core.
Right. Everything.
And I'm taking it down. One of the best elbows, however, is, for instance, you've done this. What do they do when they after that happens?
Yeah, they grab.
Is they're down here. So if she's down there, I'm aiming for the back of her neck. And when I do this type of elbow, I'm letting gravity help me.
Right.
And also I'm bending. I'm not getting off balance. I'm staying straight. And I'll just go right down.
Right. So the back, right at the back of the neck?
Go right for the back of the neck. If I miss, I hit your head. That's okay.
It's gonna hurt.
That works. That works.
It all
or
hurts.
or even back here. I mean, whatever it is, it's not going to feel good because if you can imagine coming down, you've got everything
going
down with gravity. So.
And the thighs are going to be in pain because
they're not going to know what to touch. Is it here or is it here? What? And they're not going to chase you.
I can't even move. You hit them hard enough. That's a knee to the balls. It's always.
Yes.
They teach you that. I mean, that's a common one.
And when you do that, it's not just this. That's not going to hurt. That's not going to hurt them that bad, let's say.
Okay.
However, what I want to do is I want to grab something, whether it's the shoulders, the shirt, the ears, the head, it doesn't matter. But it's a push-pull.
So
I want to use him in the situation to help me do that. I don't want to just do this.
No tapping.
I want.
Because you're fighting for your life, ladies. You heard, from her personal story that it had happened to a family member. This is no joke. If someone's coming at you, they mean business. And so you need to mean business back and do not be afraid. Correct?
Correct.
I mean, you're fighting literally for your life in these situations. This is not playtime.
Yes.
So don't be afraid to hurt your opponent there and take him down.
No, do not. And especially,
so you can get away.
What happened with my cousin and what the stories that make the press are the stranger assaults. And it's less than 20% of a chance that a stranger is going to be somebody who attacks you. More than 80% of the time, it is someone someone you know very well, actually. And that's where you want to know stuff that's close up, because sexual assault happens and it's close up. Okay. It doesn't happen from a distance, obviously.
Right.
It's close in, and normally it's somebody who's either throwing you on the couch or throwing you on a bed, and you're underneath someone that's
bigger than you.
In my situation,
double the height,
double the weight. Yeah. Okay. So there are things you can do there too, and the what they normally teach you in martial arts is the technique for getting someone off of you in a rape situation is, if there's no way I would even remember it, it's grabbing them here, using your hips. It's too much to remember.
No, and you're scared.
You're scared.
We need to get really, really simple. That's why I keep wanting you to break it down, because they're like me. I wanted to stick. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But you've got adrenaline going, so you have superpowers innately. And as a woman, you're fighting for your life. So
you are.
But like you said, you can't just tap and be gentle.
Right.
This person wants to hurt you, so it's you hurt them or they hurt you. So those are your two choices: either be hurt or hurt them back. Right.
Right. And
so give it all you've got is what she's saying.
Yes, and I'm saying to even
break their nose, take them down,
to pull them in to you.
So if
they're helping you.
Yeah, I've got force going this way, and then you've got it coming up.
Right.
So it's isometrically, boom, like the impact is stronger.
Yes. And so if you, let's say and you're in a bar, and a friend or someone you just met comes up and they stand too close. I'm sure a lot of women have dealt with that.
Yes,
that people just seem to be all over you. all I have to do is go into this spot in the neck, the suprasternal notch, go in and down. She's got no choice but to back up. So that's the way to get them to back off.
Which I know that a few times.
Back off.
You're in my personal space.
Right. So it's in and down.
So
behind your
that little divot.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Again, it's in and down. But the neck is good for a lot of situations. For a rape situation.
Mm-hmm.
So we've taught you how to back off. Now you want them to get off, right?
Okay.
So
and not the good kind.
Exactly. Not the good kind. Afterwards might be a good time. But anyway, but going into this next notch, you can see it very well on me. You've got the suprasternal notch, and then just the next notch that's over. Right. So if you were to go into here, again,
to break my fierce necklace now.
So no, we'll steal that. So, but no, you go in and down and again, he'll want to get away from that pressure. And that's what it is, it's pressure. It's not like they're going
in for a kiss and you take their head off.
Yeah. Exactly. So if you're on a couch situation or a bed that's against a wall, you want them to go to the left, right? So you're going to push from this side. If you want them to go to the other side,
you can steer them.
Push from this side. They're even, and that side works too. If you want them to drop where they are,
you guys, these are really simple things. So please
take
note of this because this is really good. Like, I wish I would have known a lot of this before.
Again, I teach everything from the point of view of the victim, not the assailant, not the predator, but the victim, and that's unusual. There's not a lot of women that do that. So if I wanted you to just drop where you are,
easy.
I'm not gonna.
You're all wound up.
I know. I'm all excited. But no, it's so if I were to go into that same spot.
Yeah, that was intense. You can do it to yourself. If you're at home watching, go ahead and take your own finger and show them where it's at again.
So how close can I get? So I can get even closer, right?
Yeah.
So this little divot, this is called the suprasternal notch. In and down. So you go behind the clavicle, I guess it is, but you go in and down with a finger and use your strongest finger. And the pressure will cause somebody to need to back up.
Yeah,
the next spot is, see, you go over this artery, and then the next little divot you see, that is the one where you want to go left or right, depending on the side. So there's one on both sides of the neck. You want to go in and down, we'll force them either this way or force them that way. And it will work every time. If you just get into those areas, it's not difficult to do.
So someone's on top of you and they're trying to have sex with you. Basically, you just go.
All I have to do is that. Just back off. That is
such a simple thing, ladies. Please remember this. You know.
I have classes that I do, so people can come to my class and I can show them in person.
Okay.
But those are really simple things.
The clavicle one was to go to the side. That was intense. That even hurt worse than the middle one.
I'm sorry I hurt you.
No. But I'm saying it's really.
So to make them go down where they're standing, there's again you go to the rape spot, which is again on the side here. Mm-hmm. But if I were to go in and down directly. She would be down. She'd be down on her knees. Just
so
she would
quick.
have no choice but
so quick. I love
to go down. And again, what they will teach you in any other self-defense classes, it's too complicated. I've never learned anything.
No, when you're scared and you just want the simplest thing.
Right, your adrenaline's pumping, and if you have tools. That's great. You need these tools, and they're very simple to do. They're simple to learn, and every woman needs to know these
You never
simple
know.
tips.
You never know. So what if I wanted to choke you like this? That seems so common.
Oh yeah, she wants to choke me, and I do this because this is the one that spoke to me for some reason. It was easy for me to do. So she's choking me and hurting me, and so I want to get away. I'm gonna take this up, and when I do, she's not gonna want me to do that.
Like that.
So she's gonna take me down.
Oh.
I'm gonna help her with that, and then I've got everything in front. I can break the eyes. I could take out her nose. I could go in to her chin. I've got everything available to me. If I did this,
there you go.
Then she's down, and I've got the downward elbow.
The elbow again.
So yeah. So let's do that again. That's a little complicated.
Okay.
So again, it's complicated, but once you get it, you'll never forget it. So
yeah, that's awesome.
I want her to get off of me. I take this arm up. As soon as she stops me,
but like you said, my instinct is to go.
Right. So when she does that, I'm gonna go try to hit this. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to hit these veins right in here to take her down. Normally, when somebody does that to me, my head goes down. That gives me an immediate thing. But I'm gonna take her down, and I've got everything. Her whole body is open, in front of me.
Right.
I mean, again, girls don't punch, but everything's there, and again, you've got the eyes, and I know that sounds difficult to do, but when you're in a life or death situation,
correct,
I would go for it. Yeah, and there's one more I'd like to, I could show you a bunch more, but there is one more, and this one concerns me mainly because of college students. And so many stories I've heard that they get into a dorm room and somebody's blocking the door. They can't get away, or they can't get out of the room.
Awful. They're
scared. They don't know what to do. This is the one punch that I teach.
Okay.
I teach one punch. And every time I've done this with the men that I train with, it surprises them every time. So,
unless they've seen the show, then they know.
Well, yeah, but they won't remember. So if I don't know what's the best camera angle, let's just stay here and then we'll see. Back up, because I want to show that you're able to do this.
So am I blocking the door like this?
You're blocking the door. You're not I want to get out.
Sure.
And you're not letting me. And for now, you're just making sure I don't get out.
Okay.
So let's say I just resign myself. I'm not going to get out, right? If I simply take a knee, shall we say, and boom, that can happen so quick, so fast. And what's going to happen? He's going to be down like this. What do? Boom, right on the back of the neck.
The same thing.
To get them, that will get them out of the way. Give them a kick too, or whatever you wish. But that is such a surprising technique, and
they're not expecting it.
They're absolutely
that. So you go. So do it slow now. So you go down on one knee.
So I'm simply lunging.
So I like this.
So back up, so I can show people you can be 6 feet away and make this work. Okay. So I'm simply going to lunge forward and go down on a knee. It's really quite simple. Again, I'm taking a step.
Another step.
And a knee.
Straight down.
Boom. And it puts me in the exact position. And again, I can be 6 feet. I can be.
What if you're closer up? So you would just drop to your knee. Like what if you're?
It's very well made. Yeah.
Like if you're just close. Terms aren't that big.
I can just drop to my knee.
Just drop to the knee and go. For
it's something that's completely unexpected, and even if you don't punch, it's a very sensitive area. So do the best you can. If it's not a perfect punch, that's okay. If it's this, it doesn't matter.
It's gonna hurt, regardless.
Right. So again, that's the only punch I teach because again, women don't punch. I was in self-defense classes. They said, hit him with an uppercut. I think I was the only one that knew what an uppercut was. So Exactly.
Well, because I got a 9 rounds.
Right.
Unless you do exercise and boxing and cardio, kickboxing and those kind of classes at the gym, you wouldn't know.
Right. So yeah, yeah. So you've got.
Right. Those you want to use the same thing. You want to use your core and your power. You want to twist, and everything comes into it.
With
using
everything,
energy,
especially when you're small, because I'm having to deal with men who are over 6 feet and have a lot of weight to them. So yes, and I have to give a shout out to my senseis, my instructors who have taught me just about everything I know. But awesome. I've been training for this just to learn self-defense and just to learn how to handle these situations, because I, for one, don't want to get in one of those in a situation. It's mostly about being aware, but it's difficult when it's someone you know.
Right, because you're not going to expect it.
You're not.
That's what we said with 80%.
Over 80%.
That's the most common that you become the victim of.
But people don't. Right, but people don't realize it, because what gets the press are the stranger things. The stranger abduction.
Yeah.
That's why my cousin's case got all that exposure. You got Chelsea Keegan, Amber Dubois, local San Diego cases that got a huge amount of press. And it's because it's sensational.
Right.
Women don't report sexual assault. There's embarrassment, there's humiliation, they're afraid of judgment.
Protect the family and all
yes, so you don't hear about those, but I wish more women would, but I can understand why they don't. It's happened to me. I never said anything. So it's important.
It's important that women come forward, you guys. If you've been a victim of sexual assault and all that, you got to tell somebody.
You got to tell somebody.
Help it. I've done so many leadership courses and things like that, and when you hold things in, it doesn't help. The only person you're hurting is yourself. So if you want to help other women or help other people, not like what Debbi's doing, she's taking a story that happened to a family member, and now she's dedicated her whole life to teaching and sharing other women how, so this doesn't happen to them. It's the same thing, but don't hold those things in. It's just so powerful to get it out and talk to somebody. There's help. There's so many things now for sexual abuse because it's so common, unfortunately.
Yes, 1 in 3 women are sexually assaulted.
That's insane.
And I think the numbers are actually higher because,
they don't report it.
Most women don't say anything, and they don't tell their closest friends. They don't tell their parent.
It's not
to tell anybody.
Yeah, don't be shy and don't be embarrassed. This is, you should empower other women. And if it's that common, you're not alone. So there's support groups. I mean, this isn't my arena and my lane, if you will, but I know what happens. And so I'm grateful to learn some of these things because, I've been in many bars and guys always want to come up to me. Oh, you want to arm wrestle? And, they're intimidated and threatened by my size. So they get all weird. Guys, not always, but it does happen quite a bit. Unfortunately, I'm witty and I can talk my way out of these situations. But if it were to go another step further, just the throat thing, I think, is huge. That's just one thing that out from this demonstration today, I'll remember. I have that now in my toolbox. That if somebody starts jacking with me a little bit, and guys, that I'm used to people touching me like an object. It's been like that for years because they want to feel my strength. They want to touch my arms. And, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it happens a lot. And I'm kind of used to it. But if it goes beyond that, I've been in a lot of situations where I can feel the energy, and that's where you said you use your intuition.
Yes.
Where I'm like, okay, this is going to go sideways. I'll have whoever my friends are. I mean, I have bodyguards in here in different situations. Okay, it's time for me to be removed from this situation because I can feel it. A lot of alcohol's involved, and the party, and a lot of people. And you can't tell who's who. You know what I mean? Like people are too close. It's like a lot of things can happen with knives and people can really hurt you. So really be careful of these things. I'm really in tune with that. I do not drink. And so I have that awareness, if you will, and I can feel it. I can feel when people aren't right with their intentions.
Exactly. And I think most people can, but they dismiss it.
They dismiss it. Don't dismiss it because it's better to be on side of safe than sorry. Correct? So I'm literally like, okay, it's time for me to go. And friends that travel with me and go out with me and stuff, they'll know. I'll just give them a look, and they know, okay, Miss Powers needs to leave now, and they'll get me out of these situations. No, really, because I can feel it. When people get a little too handsy, a little too grabby, there's, they wanted to get a little more sexual with me, and and I don't want that. I need to know how.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're done.
Yeah, and another thing is, I see so many people who are out walking, jogging with the earbuds.
Oh,
Please,
yes.
please stop that, because that
Now
is,
your
speaking of
sense
intuition,
is done. Yeah, you can't.
You can't hear. Somebody was walking behind you. Somebody been watching you and is walking behind you. You would never know. And but not only does it mess up your hearing and it messes up your intuition, but it's signaling to anybody who's looking.
They know you can't.
That you can't hear.
Oh man, that's a good point.
And you're fair game. And so the two girls, the local girls in San Diego, I you know, the earbuds, and almost everybody I see jogging, walking.
Well, they like the music, but they even just one though. No, at least you can hear with the other one. No,
not even just one. No,
you heard it.
Because again, it's messing with your intuition. If you can just jog, enjoy the environment, enjoy where you are, but take those things out of your ears, because that's just
you're opening yourself up for trouble, right?
Yeah, and it's signaling.
That's what I mean. People can say, "Oh, she can't hear me."
Right.
You'll come right up behind her. If you can't hear their footstep. You can't hear.
You can hear nothing. They could be whistling.
You're in tune with the music. You're in your own little world.
Yes.
Right? And so now you're really completely unaware of what's going on in your surroundings. And that's the first thing we've been saying is be aware. So that's a really good point. Just that something as simple as that can save your life, people. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
So let me check the comments and see if anybody has any questions right now. If you have any questions for Debbie, if you'd like to see something again, please don't ask her to ask to see her to flip me around. I enjoy my body parts. She can hurt me.
Well, there is one more if we have time. All
right, let me just check real quick. But yeah, keep talking. I'm going to take a look at my comments here. Are you guys getting any value out of this? Does everybody like you guys liking what you see? Yeah, Vicky says she has Kung Fu fighting song in her head.
All right.
That's hilarious. So cool. Yes, let's go. Yeah, let me know. Anybody wants to see anything specifically? We are here. Let's see. How long does it take to make it a second nature? So that's a good question. So, for example, Debbie, what for this become innate? Like the one punch to the throat and those things. That seems we can learn that pretty quickly. But some of these other things, I know you like to keep it simple, and that's important.
Exactly. And when I'm teaching self-defense, I suggest a minimum of 3 classes.
Okay.
More if you need it. I've met people who are more, they need it more. They're more timid, and I do suggest more. I'd like for it to become innate, and it's the being aware that people need to.
It's okay, Millie.
To start doing, and it's.
Here comes your coach.
Hi, baby.
She's been trying to get on the mat since.
Are you good with what I've done?
She's good.
Yeah, and it's not a bad idea also to carry something with you if you're on a college campus or
running in a park or.
Exactly. And,
even the nicest areas. You gave that example earlier. Than mansions.
People think if they live in a gated community that they're safe because they live in a gated community. No, they may be targeted because they live in that gated community, because of that fancy car they drive, because of where they shop.
Exactly.
So not only can they assault you, but they can also rob you. Know where you live.
Yes.
And so, that does not protect you just because you live in a nice place.
That's right. Okay. Yes. Well, that is your demonstration, you guys. This is available for replays. Auntie Cara says, hi, Millie. Millie's quite famous, Coach Millie. Yes, she does. Okay, we're almost at the top of the show here. So a couple things I wanted to share because your outfit looks fabulous. And as well as if you notice, we have some kind of a matching animal print pants on. We are representatives of a line called Savvy, Savvi. There you go. And it is a whole line of fitness wear that you can wear out as well as in the gym or whatever physical activity you're doing. super comfortable clothes. They feel great. They fit great. They ship to your house. It's a super amazing thing. And we're helping women all over make some extra money. I've teamed up with a gentleman that's a 100% philanthropist, and he's allowing me, you guys, I'm going to just say this live. He's allowing me to literally announce to women if they want help and a way to make extra money, if they're maybe say a victim of divorce and their spouse isn't paying alimony and there's no way to enforce it because of COVID, and they're struggling, let us know, DM me, get with me, and we can help you fix that. He is willing to sponsor ladies into our group. And so they have an opportunity to make a living and feed their children or themselves. So it's a really amazing thing. He's very, very generous, and he's teaming up with me personally. He likes what I stand for in my platforms. And one, I love the clothes. So it's easy for me to endorse something that I love. This is the link here. If you want to drop it in the link, it's at savvy.com, but you need to do /Lauren Powers. That would be the link. If we can put that in the chat, Raleigh, that would be fantastic. To go to my personal link, so then they get discounts, and then they can get work with me.
So this one has a cool bag.
Let's go ahead and show some of the clothes. There you go. Yes. So it's savvy.com /Lauren Powers. You go directly to my link. You can DM me, you guys. You can find me everywhere. This show is obviously, it's the powerhourtv.com. If you want to see more episodes, please go to powerhourtv.com. There you go. And even more importantly, if you'd like to be one of my guests, like Miss Debbi Love was, you can go to the powerhourtv.com /guest and fill out the application, send it into my power team. We'll review it and we will put it on. Do you have the link for that too, Raleigh? The powerhourtv.com /guest. There you go. And let us know what your message is and how we can promote you as well. Speaking of guests, my next guest on next week's episode will be Monday at noon. Make sure you note the new time. At noon is my friend, we call her the Dalai Lama. That's right, Dalai Lama. That's how I know her. That's how I remember. There she is. And she's going to be talking to you about how to be unstoppable in your life and your business. So she's amazing, you guys. You don't want to miss that. Bring your notebook to that one. She's going to give you some amazing information and great content as well. So that's one, how it's the show, powerhourtv.com, how to be a guest on the show. Just put the /guest. There you go. Our next week's guest is Dalai Lama. If you'd like a conversation with me, if you want to be one of our savvy reps, there you go. Jump on one of my free assessment calls. Just say that you saw me on the show. Book a free call. It's free. I'd love to talk to you more. One, if you want to get in shape, become a fierce female, learn more self-defense, we can have you get in touch with Debbi. Whatever it is, wherever you are, you guys, in your fitness level and your health, I'm here to help you. Okay. I take women from wherever they are to where they want to be and make it that solution and close that gap in between through nutrition, supplementation, hydration, stress levels, hormone levels, and of course the physical fitness as well as the mental fitness. We talk a lot about mindset and really dive deep. And I'm just really here to help you women to reach your goals, especially making health your top priority. And guess what? Summer's coming. So let's not wait. Jump on a free call. The calendar link was there. There you go. Super simple to get in touch with me. Again, I give you 30 minutes of my time. Miss Vicky, she did a call last week and we really dove deep into how we can help her. And what else? The Savvy line. We've laid some clothes out. I really want to share that with you. Don't forget the /Lauren Powers. And let's grab the camera. I want to go over some of this stuff, you guys. So this would be the next. So you like the pants. I don't know if you can see that. We've got white pants. There's joggers with a tight ankle. This is a 2-piece animal set. I don't know if you can see this. Can you guys see that? I can't see what I'm doing. I need to do a cameraman. This is a 2-piece. I forget what this line's called, but it's like rib. Super fitted and contouring. It comes in all different colors, super soft. And then over here, we got some more lines, some more of the animal skin. These are super cute. You're lucky they're not my size. And look at the tops. These are some of the sports bras. Everything fits really well. Super amazing material. How cute is that? all different designs. You just get them on the website, you order online. Super cute. You got the lap pants, and these are, I believe these are capri style. And then they have the pockets for your phone. Oh yeah, look at that top. How cute is that? I love this too. Let me fix that for you.
Fix me.
You've been jumping around. There you go. Oh my gosh, I might have to steal that one for you. I love that. So cute. So you guys, there you go. The Savvy line is available. Let me go back to my other camera here. Bum, bum, bum. And gosh, what else? There's so much going on. I'm so excited that I know some things. I feel safer walking around. But what else? What else? Any questions, comments? Yes, to get a copy of my book. Hello, don't forget that. You guys get a free copy for being part of my show today, from listening. Some of you have already read it. Vicky, yours is on the way. Kara's been reading it. She tells everybody to read it. People that want to judge me, she's like, read her book. Then you can understand where I'm coming from. And it's not just about me. It's how I can help you and serve you guys. There's a workbook after every chapter. And then there's fun pictures, of course, with some famous fitness people, from Jack LaLanne to hosting the world championships to my favorite picture with Jennifer Lopez. There's Bryan Cranston, Lan from Dancing with the Stars. Just people I know and get to work with in my travels. But it's fun. It's all how we can better your life. So it's Beneath the Muscle, Unleash Your Inner Champion, because I believe we are all champions. So we are right at the top of the hour. I believe there's how to get the free book. Thanks, Francis. I'm glad you enjoy it. And my goodness, this is an action-packed day. So we've got a lot of moves from Miss Debbie Love. I want to thank my guests for coming up and joining me in the studio. I'd like to invite the new guests to come on, fill out the application, Power Hour TV /guest. There it is. And if you'd like to read my book and get inspired and motivated by me, please grab the book. And also, this will be available on a podcast. So if you're someone that wants to listen, it's available on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Pandora, Google, and Stitcher, just to name a few. There you go. So super exciting stuff. Lots more to come. We're still new. We're rocking as fast as we can. I'm already full for this month. But again, sign up to be a guest. Would love to hear from you. Grab your free call with me. I'm here for you. And let's be strong, be fierce, and what? Be you. Boom. And that's a wrap. Boom. Where's my clapper? Here we go. LPTV. We are out. Thanks, you guys. Have I got a gift for you? Ladies, please, if you are ready to make 2021 your breakthrough year, especially in your health and fitness, you've got to jump on a call with me. It is what? It's free. It's free for you. If you're listening to this right now, it's a $500 value. I give you 30 minutes of my time where I want to find out where you are, especially in your health. All right. I'm here to make health a habit and have your body breakthrough. I've got challenges and all kinds of stuff that's included, but get on the call with me so we can dive deep on where you are now and really find out where you want to be. Kind of get rid of some of those limiting beliefs, and you can realize that you deserve this. You are enough. It's your time. Okay, let's put yourself first. God first, and then you, right? Let's prioritize this. Let's do it together. You have me. I've gotten results for women all over the world, and it's time to get results for you. To get scheduled for your call with me, that is free. Go to my website, please, laurenpowers.com. It's right there on the front page. Just fill it in and it will book you, and I give you 30 minutes of my undivided time and go deep with you. So let's do this together. Be strong, be fierce, and be you. Boom.